Alan and Ray, the confetti has fallen, and we are finally at the end of this 4-day extravaganza.
Good evening, Haley. I'm along with Ray Collins. What a show, Ray.
Certainly Donald Trump's longest speech I've heard already went to about an hour and 14 minutes, went on for a while. I noticed he stayed with the teleprompter about 90% of the time. I was sitting near the stage and happened to witness that. He did go off prompter at one point when the crowd began to chant lock her up about Hillary, and he said, no, let's just defeat her in November.
Well, there's little doubt he was good. He rocked the House. He talked about all the things that you would want as a Republican to talk about. The question tonight is whether it was enough to unify this badly divided party that we have seen all week. After all, Marco Rubio stayed away from this convention. So did our own Congressman Vern Buchanan. But Governor Rick Scott didn't. He is a big fan of Donald Trump, and we spoke to him just a little while ago.
We have one candidate. We need to support Donald Trump. We don't want Hillary Clinton as our president.
Do you think that Mr. Trump is getting what he needs out of this convention?
Is it great? Look at the energy here in this room. It was so fun giving a speech last night. I talked about this is what we've been waiting for, the opportunity to fire the politicians. Trump's going to do it.
I'll tell you, a lot of that energy was in the Florida delegation, Ray.
That's true. I had a chance to talk to Kathy King, who heads up the Manatee County GOP, and we talked throughout the week. I said, do you think there's been an evolving attitude toward unity? And here was her response minutes ago.
I'm definitely more optimistic, but I was optimistic going into the week. I think that Mr. Trump will continue to surprise. I think people have underestimated him for a long time. I think he's planned this for a long time. I think he's more methodical. He has a great business acumen. I think he's ready to go, but I am more optimistic this week.
And before we send it back to you, there was one incident tonight where a protester from Code Pink, as you call, got a little loud. Let's take some video now of what happened earlier tonight. The crowd shouted down the person with chants of USA and Go Trump.
And she was quickly taken away. But, you know, that has happened before during this campaign at some of Mr. Trump's rallies. That goes with the territory here. And one final note, Ray, and you've done a terrific job all this week. Next week, it's on to Philadelphia for ABC 7 coverage of the Democratic National Convention.
It's been a great week, a long week, very exciting. History was made on this floor behind us about 15 minutes ago.
Okay, Haley, back to you. See you in Philly.
Thank you, Alan and Ray, for your coverage all throughout the week. And as the RNC comes to a close, a reminder that ABC 7 will also have special live coverage from the Democratic National Convention next week. I will be joined by Adam Cellini and Alan Cohn in Philadelphia. Tomorrow, meanwhile, presumptive Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton will be speaking in Tampa, where she could be joined by her yet-to-be-announced vice presidential running mate. It's believed the announcement will come either tomorrow or in Miami on Saturday. Tomorrow's rally will be held at the Florida State Fairgrounds Entertainment Hall. We are planning to cover that event.